Hello, and thank you once again for watching the video edition of my remarks to the McHenry County Board for its June 12th Committee of the Whole meeting. On Thursday, June 5th, County Administrator Pete Austin and I had the pleasure of joining McHenry County Economic Development Corporation Executive Director Mark Picos in getting a tour of General Kinematics in Crystal Lake with our friends at World Business Chicago. Attendees included World Business Chicago President and CEO Phil Clement, Chief Growth Officer Kyle Schultz, and representatives from the City of Crystal Lake. 2 years ago, World Business Chicago brought together McHenry County, the Collier Counties, and Cook County and the City of Chicago into the Greater Chicagoland Economic Partnership, which unites our efforts to draw new businesses and investment by touting our unmatched combined infrastructure, economy, and skilled workforce. This kind of collaboration fosters an environment that encourages such expansion, adding more jobs and opportunities. We're working together with GSEP to determine our next phase of growth, development, and collaboration, and we're proud to be such an important partner. Thank you to World Business Chicago for coming out to visit, and thank you to General Kinematics and Project Management Group Vice President Randy Smith in particular for graciously hosting us. The following day, Friday, June 6th, Senator Dick Durbin came to tour the Hackmatack National Wildlife Refuge to celebrate their recent addition of 1,000-acre Tamarack Farms. What started 13 years ago with a single 12-acre conservation easement has grown to thousands of acres throughout McHenry County and Walworth County, Wisconsin, that will further draw visitors and boost our growing tourism and recreation economy. Congratulations are in order to the Open Lands Project, the McHenry County Conservation District, Friends of Hackmatack, the Conservation Fund, and the Illinois Audubon Society for reaching this milestone. House Bill 3363 passed along party lines in the final days of the General Assembly spring session that ended May 31st. The bill, if signed into law by Governor Pritzker, will create a state public defender office to develop standards for local public defenders, provide attorneys and tools for litigation, and funding for improvements for the defense of litigants subject to appropriation. We oppose this bill because it removes local control. Under the legislation, McHenry Circuit Court judges lose their ability to appoint public defenders. Defenders will be nominated by a committee comprised of chief judge and state public defender representatives, and final appointments will be made by a state commission instead of the judges of our circuit. We also do not get a say in the makeup of the commission, which will be appointed by the governor, General Assembly, and public defense stakeholders. Should the governor sign the bill, the commission will be created by July 1st of next year, with the changes taking effect in 2027. The spring session ended without action on proposals to fund mass transit or alter the makeup of our mass transit boards. Governor Pritzker and legislative leaders have pledged to work on the issue through the summer prior to the fall veto session to stave off surface cuts and layoffs amid public transit agencies facing a fiscal cliff. Again, I have joined my fellow Collier County Board chairs in working to ensure that any change to mass transit board governance includes fair and balanced representation for McHenry, DuPage, Lake, Kane, and Will counties. And finally, McHenry County has released its popular annual financial report for the 2024 fiscal year. The 16-page report is an easy-to-understand view of the county budget written for the public. It's clear, concise, and it looks great. And thank you to CFO Carrie Wise, Accounting Manager Dodie Vanisi, and the rest of Finance's staff for their hard work. You can find it on the Finance Department page on the county website at mchenrycountyil.gov, as well as our social media pages, which in recent days have linked directly to it. Given that the first installment of property taxes was due last week, I'll close with the observation that McHenry County government accounts for only 6.5% of your property tax bill. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you can visit the county meeting portal on the county website, as well as our McHenry County Meetings YouTube page to watch our meetings live or whenever you wish.